Why, hello, lovelies. This is voiceover Yaya, and I'll be honest, this is quite awkward. Just watching my plan with me and yeah, talking through it. But I was going to do a talk through, but I don't know. I like to sort of just listen to music and vibe when I'm planning, so I opted not to do that. So. But this plan with me is a kit. I'm using a kit from Sugar Pop Fizz called Pickle Ho, and I was really excited to use the kit, so I really wanted to record um a voiceover. So yeah, this is me doing the bass. Um, I wish I would have gotten more like foil elements, but I think the ones that I chose matched the vibe of the kit the best. So because there were these like little flowers, there were bows, you'll see that pulled in. But here I'm just sort of giving myself some background elements. I kind of feel like the way in which I plan is very chaotic and hectic. So I was super against doing a plan with me for a while because of that. But I feel like, I don't know, somebody has to relate to me or just, like that aspect. But yeah, here I was going over like I don't want I'm not very particular. Like I guess I am in my own way, but I don't like two like the same color side by side. I that's not something that I can do. So with the full boxes, I was trying to make sure I didn't put two of the same pink. Like I wanted to do, you know, a pink and a green over there, and it looks like that background is blue. I have my planner right here. I actually can just look at it. And I I just started using like the clear backing, you know, for like just sorting out my sticker arrangements before I put them down. And you'll see there's like a little random butterfly on it. To be honest, I put that there because I can never tell which side is the side I'm supposed to be using. Because if you put the stickers on the other side, it's going to stick and you're not going to be able to get them up. Like, well, you will, but it's going to be hard. So I just put that butterfly there so I know which side to use. But yeah, but I was basically creating a little deco arrangement for near the full boxes. Um, I only have a B6, and so a lot of times when you see memory plan with these, they're in an A5 wide, and so it's very easy to for things to look cluttered in a B6. So here, I was wanting to put the pink. See, I'm taking that off because I wanted the pink one close to the green rather than the green one close to the green. Yeah, you see, I wasn't about to deal with having it's pretty much like the same as the other side. I didn't want them to be, like I wouldn't want green on green. So I just moved the placement of that, bow, and then, I'm gonna put the other bow on the corner. I wish I had basically another set so that I could, I could have had the the ribbon bows on the corners, the adjacent corners of each of the full boxes. But I figured, and I was like, well, it's fine, it's fine, as long as I have it the same on both the sides. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of awkward trying to figure out something to talk about while I put these together. Besides the fact that I was trying to stay in frame so much, because the last time I attempted to do record myself doing a plan with me, I excuse me, I am I was out of frame so much, and I think I did a better job this time, which is why I'm opting to upload this one. Oh, the other one. So, I guess while I do the base, if there's anything that I need to point out while I'm doing it, I will say so. But I guess I can take this time to kind of introduce myself and talk about like how I got into the community. So yeah, again, my name is Yaya. You'll often see on my stuff Yaisa because that's my government name, but everyone calls me Yaya. And I first found, decorative planning, memory keeping, and all the things, in like 2018. And so how I found it was, I went to like Hobby Lobby or whatever. And so right here, you're going to see me move the sticker because I was covering up the words. And so I was trying to, reposition it. But, yeah, so I had went to Hobby Lobby and I bought a Happy Planner, the budgeting one. Because I really wanted to like do better with budgeting at that time, single mom. And so I just like searched on YouTube to see if anybody else had it. Because I like there was like a whole aisle of them, and so I looked it up and I did see someone that had it, and so they were using it, and I was just trying to get see how they were using it and everything. Um, and I was letting YouTube videos play, and Nikki plus three, one of her videos popped up, and I looked up and I was like, this isn't the Happy Planner. And at the time she was using Erin Condra's. None of us really use that anymore. But and I was like, what is this? Like it was a world that I never knew about, but I wanted to know about. And if I'm being frank, like I've been planning, I would say in some way, shape, or form, since high school. Because they used to give us those agendas, and like most people wouldn't care about them. I loved my little agenda where I would, write all my assignments, and I would, decorate it in different ways with just random stickers. And it didn't have a rhyme or reason, but I still did it. And so this was right up my alley. And so I went down a rabbit hole. You're gonna see me change the sticker that I just put down because I was like, okay, I have that bow on that side, and I saw in the kit that there was another bow, so I just picked it up. This paper from Sadie Stickers is so forgiving. It's like the I think like when there's an Erin Condren debacle that happened where a lot of people stopped using her products, and we were all trying to find some paper that was comparable and that was forgiving to be able to take off stickers, and Sadie Stickers has some really, it's to me better. I'm able to move around stickers way easier on this paper than I remember. I don't think I've never had an A5 wide Erin Condren. Let me stop lying on that lady. All that stuff happened. Well, yeah, I'm saying that, but I did have an Erin Condren like monthly. So I do know about the paper, and yeah, same thing. But yeah, so I got into it. There was this lady called Tiffany Plants, I think. She also was on YouTube. Now she's not. Now she doesn't post any planning things. So right here I took it off and I realized that the Monday sticker was way too big for the columns. Like I'm looking and I'm like, oh no. And at some point in here you would have seen me like figuring out where I was gonna put things for the date covers because they were colored a certain way. But then I didn't even go that way. So these are from Starlight Paper Co. and I really love them. I decided to go with the hollow, but I love them because they're shortened and they are like up and down, up and down. And since I have the B6, I don't have much space, so I don't necessarily need the big, um, thing. And plus for me, I usually put Saturday and Sunday, uh, in the same column. One thing I will say though is, as far as my plans are concerned, this is like super date specific, like someone's birthday or whatever. I just write a list of all the plans that I had that week, and I just put them anywhere. So if it's not day specific, yeah, right here I'm cutting the boxes, because they're too big, and I don't like those huge boxes covering up my whole. I did use them, so, but yeah, into the plans. So I was packaging some. I'm gonna call them PR orders for my shop. This is people that got orders from me to kind of like put the word out that I was opening a shop. And then I ordered Instacart groceries because I can't be bothered to go into the grocery store anymore. Right here you'll see me kind of freaking sign this box because again, I don't like the look of boxes like all across. And it's kind of difficult looking, like it looks weird, I guess, when there's a pattern. I don't really mind. That was marking I had a planning sesh. But yeah, I don't really mind the way it looks. I prefer it over the look of the huge, like this box is huge. But it's okay though because it's kind of like giving the layered effect, so it doesn't look as bad. But yeah, I was uploading a YouTube video at that point. But yeah, I mean, like I said, since it's giving the layered look, it doesn't look, as bad as the typical across the column thing. So I am gonna hit this camera all throughout this plan with me. So stall me out, please. I was having sciatica pain, and yeah, sciatica pain, nothing to play with. Nothing to play with at all, and I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Maybe I do. I don't know why people say that. Maybe I do. But yeah, right here I'm marking work. I worked that day. Um, so, but yeah, so yeah, I Tiffany Plans. I think I don't know if that's her name, but she had a B6 and I loved it. And so my very first one was a B6 from Print Impressions, and I do I still have it? I don't know, but I seen it recently, maybe before I moved. And it was so cute and small, and I love a B6. I'm planning on doing a video where I go over which one of my planners slash journals have worked and which of them haven't. And I should never be an A5 ever. See, okay, I just marked being full. It's the beginning of the day. Wouldn't that be to other people? That's the beginning of the day. I shouldn't be full. I was not full at the beginning of the day. I was full at the end of the day, but I just marked it there because, like I said, I just write my plans down, and if they're not day specific, they just go on the page. So, yeah. And then I wrote that I made these delicious sliders because I really did. The HEB has beef bacon now, so I make all type of bacon stuff, and I made these chicken bacon ranch sliders, and they were a crowd favorite. My family, we all love them, and actually, this is like smack dab in the middle of Ramadan, so I was really, really hungry, and so I was just making what I craved at that moment, and I made sliders with au gratin potatoes. Don't ask me why, but it was good. So right here I was just marking that my little baby had a doctor's appointment. If you want to know where any of the icons are from, let me know. But so far, it's just been Coffee Monsters Co. Who's that? Happy Daya? Is that Happy Daya? Yeah. And then, oh wait, you know what? I have to look because I forgot the name. I think she changed the name of her shop. Soft Paper Studio, maybe, and then the Honeybee Shop. Right there, I was marking that I was hangry because again, middle of Ramadan. I did some designing that stickers from Happy Daya that both of them are from Happy Daya. Um, and then right here, I was marking that my husband made coffee, which only he makes me coffee every day. And so I marked it because this day it was super delicious and it's usually hit or miss. So, because he likes a lot of ice in his stuff and I don't like a lot of ice in my stuff. Um, so yeah. Um, Okay, I guess I'll tell you one thing. I was struggling to get the stickers off the page for the boxes. I imagine since I have a sticker shop, I can tell what happened with this, but um, probably like a new blade and cut too far. But anyway, I was marking that I made pasta this night. I made these, excuse me, I'm tired. I was up late. I made these like Alfredo roll-up pasta. So it was delicious. But yeah, so my favorite size planner is a B6. I am a small person. I have small hands. And so, and I think for me, anytime I try to plan in an A5 wide, it's overwhelming because I used to have a Sadie stickers, A5 wide and I never even used it. I think I started and I was like, yeah, I hate this so much. And, I hate to be wasteful, but I need to stop, like, oh, I'm sorry, try to force myself to like things I don't like. um, And so, like I said, I was trying to say that I was going to kind of like do an update and say, let you guys know where I'm at with my planner stack. Um, on what did I keep? And I'll say that I did keep most of it. Um, there are some things I think for next year I would keep again, but I just need to make sure it works for me. But either way, yeah, B6 is my favorite. I started getting into journaling this go around with being in the planner community. I did take a hiatus, not on purpose. I was moving a lot for work and planning at the time just was something. There was a disconnect, and I think I was talking to my friend Jess about it. Um, it was getting very mundane, and something just couldn't. I couldn't, and now things are better just because there's so. And on top of that, just me. Like I need to do what I liked, and I think I was just I thought I had to be in a box. Now this sounds super dramatic for planning. Right here, I'm marking cleaning my desk, but I, I was like, my friends, at the time they planned a certain way, and for me, I'm kind of like, I talked about this before. On our side of things, we're in planning, decorative planning with stickers. There's two sides. You have like the clip art, underlay, overlay, girlies, and then you have the I call us the foiled elements girlies. We, I am in the middle. So, and I don't really like hinder myself from trying kits from different styles or whatever because really it just depends on how I'm feeling. I just marked that I had some takeout from this place called Timmy Chance at that last one, and that stickers from Happy Day. Both of them. Oh wait, yeah, both of them are. And this one too, because I had kava. Kava's delicious. If you want to know my kava order, let me know. I think it's so funny when people say that. But right here, I'm marking that I watched this movie called The Night Eats the World. This is like a zombie movie, typical quintessential zombie movie. Right here, I don't really know what I was doing. I just did something, and I mean, I liked it. I was marking that my baby was clingy. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to edit audio, so I don't even know if that's gonna be edited out. Probably not. I realized at this point this sticker little is like one, so I ended up cutting it. But I wanted to use those little stickers, and so I still have so much left over from this kit, so I think I'm definitely gonna use it next year. Again, because I loved it a lot. I love the colors. It's just so cute. I think her name's Mallory. I love how Mallory does her stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm nearing the end of this. So I really wanted to say thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I'm sorry it's so chaotic. I'm sorry I just have stickers all over the place. I mean, am I sorry? Probably not really, but I guess like that's kind of my style. So if that's something that you need to get used to or not, I understand. But yeah, this is the finished product, and I really loved it. I really did. It was cute. I love the colors. I'm gonna do a little foil action right here. Loved it. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. And if you wanted to like it and subscribe, I wouldn't be mad. Have a good one. Thanks.